Hey guys, Stephanie with AmericanMuscle.com here with my review of the Mishimoto Performance Aluminum Radiator, available for your S550 GT Mustang. This aluminum rad from Mishimoto is going to be for any automatic or manual GT owner that's looking to upgrade their cooling capabilities no matter what plans they have for their car. Whether they're looking for more performance for the street, the strip, the track, or a combo of all of them. This rad is an upgrade over the factory radiator for sure, even the already upgraded Performance Pack rad, and for a few reasons. I'll start with the fact that it has a 3-row core. The 3-row core and the aluminum construction mean more tubes and fin surface area, so this will be able to dissipate heat quickly, it'll increase cooling efficiency, and be lightweight all at the same time. And I'll discuss just how much more tube and fin surface area that you're seeing with this rad in a second. A few more things that I like about this radiator. It comes with this pre-cut rubber trim seal, which is actually going to divert air to the rad. It also comes with Mishimoto's limited lifetime warranty for some added comfort, and a magnetic drain plug too, which I think is just a nice thing to have. Even though this rad has that bigger 3-row core, it's still a direct fit product, so it's going to fit fine in the factory location. And as far as performance, the 3-row core and the greater surface area are a big improvement over the factory rad, even the Performance Pack rad. Mishimoto boasts a 77% increase over the Performance Pack rad, thanks to a 26% increase in coolant surface area and a 55% increase in air surface area. And the gains over the regular stock rad are even larger. When it comes to price, this radiator is going to cost between $500 and $600. Now this isn't what I consider breaking the bank, especially considering the performance upgrade that you're getting here. One other thing that you might want to consider is picking up a new set of silicone hoses while you're doing this. If you wanted to do that, you're going to be looking at spending a little over $100 more for everything. And you also have to keep in mind that you should refill with fresh coolant after this is installed, so you should pick that up while you're at it. And speaking of the install, you're probably looking at about 2 hours, since you'll have to drain and remove your old rad first and then drop the new one in. I'll say that it's a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the scale, but the most annoying part will be the drain and refill process. This process isn't hard, but it can be a pain. And the job can be done on jack stands if you don't have access to a lift, but as usual, a lift would make things a lot easier. You need a handful of tools, but nothing out of the ordinary, and of course, just make sure you have a catch can to drain into. So of course, you've got to drain your stock rad before pulling it out, and the splash pan will have to come off in order to get to the drain plug. The rad hoses will need to be disconnected too, and you'll have to drain some from those as well. Removing the rad itself isn't hard, it's just a matter of pulling the cover, the overflow tank, and your aftermarket cold air intake if you have one. The rad comes out with just a few bolts, so it doesn't get much easier there. You have to transfer over your fan to your new rad, as well as your rubber mounts, your metal clips, and your hoses too. The new one goes in the same way that the old one came out. You can bolt it down and get your hoses attached, and your overflow tank back in place. And lastly, you'll just have to refill. So this aluminum radiator from Mishimoto fits both automatic and manual GT Mustangs, and is a pretty big upgrade over the factory radiator, even if you have a Performance Pack car. It has more fin surface area and more tubes, which means a much higher cooling capability. You can check this thing out more online if you'd like to, and for all things Mustang, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.